Golovkin, this with the right by Stevens, and another one.
Some success coming forward.
Now Golovkin's into the ropes. 10 seconds to go in the round. Body shot. Looking upstairs. Misses with the left hook. Good left hook by Golovkin. And down goes Stevens. There it is. Got Stevens pinned against the ropes. And now Stevens erupts with 2 good clean shots. All right, let's take a look at the tail of the tape now for Gennady Golovkin against Curtis Stevens. And you see the 3-year age advantage for Stevens. Golovkin.
We went over the instructions already. Trunk levels are good. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
Round 1 begins. Steve Weisfeld. Steve, tell us something about referee Harvey Duck.
Harvey, I do not expect a premature stoppage tonight.
Curtis Stevens' big shot is his left hook. He just Golovkin moments ago. Golovkin.
Well, Triple G is doing a good job starting out early.
Lennox Lewis. Stevens not likely to want to beat. So does
Stevens also is a pretty quick fighter, and he himself had a pretty good amateur background.
Very quick fighter.
Golovkin lands a right cross. Golovkin with a little straight right lead. Has a look of tremendous determination on his face here. This round here, keeping his gloves up and focusing on defense. Now he tries a big shot and lands a right cross. To see Golovkin backing away from a guy, but he respects Stevens' power.
And
good left hook.
Stevens' speed hasn't taken aback.
Good right hand for Golovkin. Stevens again takes it well. 10 seconds of round 1. Golovkin wants to punctuate the round with something in a right cross, expecting something big to land.
And the threat of that has already...
There's an air of tension in the arena here.
Dulled Golovkin's normal early rounds attack.
And Stevens landed a left hook.
There's a fighter named Darnell Boone. Knocked down Andre Ward, the only pro to do it. Stevens.
Well, other than the threat that a healthy Sergio Martinez might outbox it. Entirely true.
Not a lot has happened so far, but there is this sense of dramatic.
Who can feint who out. They asked for the same punch out of Stevens' corner, but he's not throwing it as much.
Big left hook for Golovkin. That's what his corner wanted. Right hand for Golovkin.
Good right hand by Golovkin.
Good left hook by Golovkin. And down goes Stevens. There it is. Cossack Thunder in round number 2. And Stevens doesn't look all that good as he gets. Now Gennady will go for the kill. 15 seconds in the round. He runs to the ropes. 10 seconds to go in the round. Body shot. Looking upstairs. Misses with the left. One more right hand, and the round comes to a close.
Kurt, exactly. You're backing up too much on him. You hear me? Yeah. Come on, baby.
Yo, Kurt, come on, you don't fall apart mentally, baby.
That was a face that said, wow.
What said the most to me was that he got up, look, because he has the means to
His hands go now as Golovkin jabs him into position in the corner, throws a right cross, gets in a left, or Stevens fires back a counter right hand. Uppercut by Golovkin.
Back at him.
And that jab is really what's setting up everything for Golovkin.
Worried about leaving himself open to the right hand. Two big right crosses by Golovkin, and Golovkin looks for the opportunity to land something big.
Partially blocked both of them.
Of Stevens.
And the possibility of a counter shot.
There it was.
By the liver. Right hand upstairs. Another body shot by Golovkin. 29 of them. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 3?
Okay, Chip. I got a 3 rounds to nothing. 30-26, Gennady Golovkin. And when he throws the hook, it lands. And when he throws the right, he's beating up Curtis Stevens. End the story. 3-0, Gennady Golovkin.
Home with his offense. That's why Stevens is not throwing so many punches. Putting the jab out would allow him to see what punches to throw.
Body shot by Stevens, and another one.
Success coming forward.
Good jab.
I think you had to give Stevens that 3rd round just to clear his head after the 2nd round knockdown.
Of course, of course.
telling his fighter as the round progresses. Oh, big body shot by Golovkin.
I think he's playing possum.
Another body shot for Golovkin, this with the right hand. Got Stevens pinned against the ropes. And now Stevens erupts with 2 good clean shots. And knocks Golovkin back and lands a left hook. And brings some excitement to the Brooklyn fans in the crowd. Here's Stevens.
Those are clean shots.
Left
The right hand. Taking advantage of Stevens' offense to counter this round.
On replay, you saw Golovkin actually did a good defensive job there.
Stevens to come forward.
Golovkin knocking him back with the jab. Lands a right hand over the top to ring. Golovkin's big stuff with big stuff of his own. Lands a left hook there.
Like Max said, maybe.
Something which helped to set up the knockdown in round 2. Big left hook by Stevens. Momentarily wobbled Golovkin.
Good right hand.
Golovkin might not be standing right now.
Good hook by
Good left hook by Golovkin. Right cross lands.
Get to see how Golovkin's going to react when Steven catches him. Wiggins has been able to land on Golovkin the last couple rounds.
One thing you see here.
Sit back and wait on Gennady Golovkin. But when he waits, Golovkin lands that jab.
And he seemed to do very well. Body shot for Golovkin.
Even though Golovkin's won all the rounds, Stevens is exposing a vulnerability fast and hits. And this fight is a long way.
Some good shots in this round. Now Golovkin with a body shot and a right cross and momentarily hurts Stevens. Good comeback uppercut and a right cross by Stevens.
It's a dangerous punch to throw for Golovkin.
Another right cross. Very active round for Gennady. Shots and is still seeking a knockout as the round progresses. Good left hook for Stevens. But it's a real fight as we get within 40 seconds of the midway point.
Yeah, it's nothing easy for him.
Power.
Of course, he's very dangerous and they're close. So that's
For Gennady as he pins Stevens in the corner. This has been a brilliant round for Golovkin.
Keep working from the middle of the ring. Stop backing up to those ropes. It's not a good place for you. Don't you understand that yet? Destroy you on the rope. We asked you to stay in the middle of the ring.
You're losing this. Come on, baby.
like that.
41 out of 100, 18 of 47 for Stevens, and yes, you see the whole fight. And how do you have it?
Okay, Jim, 6-0, 60-53, Gennady Golovkin. But I gotta tell you something, this is interesting. At the start of the, you can't measure the guy. My interpretation is this.
And we're told that Mrs. Rozier,
The whole time I fought, whether I was winning or losing, she had to.
he was coaching the Georgia Bulldogs in football. His beautiful wife, Barbara, used to walk the perimeter of the upper deck.
The corner wanted to know why Stevens was against the ropes. I think it was those body shots by Golovkin in the last thing. His best to stay in the middle of the ring.
And now Golovkin tries to back.
Golovkin's done a great job avoiding those whips. Oh.
This is the corner where Golovkin has hurt him.
And for Golovkin, though, he doesn't really have to be this close. Go ahead and push the issue.
And the fans appreciate that kind of risk.
Good right hand by Stevens. Backs Golovkin off. Caught him with one of those punishing power shots.
This is the 8th round. Please, man, give me a little drill on him. Stay up on him. If you give me one drill, I guarantee you hurt him.
Slide over a little, on the side, slide over, but don't shift a lot. Just slide over a little bit, okay?
So many instructions coming from so many places.
But Curtis is throwing punches and backing him up, and they want to see that from him.
7th round, balanced 52 jabs, 27 of 48 power punches, 44 of 100. Crowd chanting Triple G.
That Rozier concussion, Golovkin's the guy who knocked him down with a punch. And Golovkin so far is beating him on the physical abuse.
Yeah, but Stevens in the last minute is
Touch well, even if he doesn't always move his head. So he does get hit, but
really hard body shot by Golovkin. Now right hand body shot. Golovkin, pressure, pressure, pressure. Hard right cross. Yeah, it looks like if we get a knockout by Golovkin, it's going to be the submission.
I see Curtis breaking down physically.
Tremendous left-hand body shots.
Golovkin still alert enough to back off those up.
Hard right-hand body shots here in the 8th round. Incipient beat down to give in just a little bit here. Landed a left shot off the ropes. Harvey Dock watching. Big right cross by Golovkin. Whipping Curtis Stevens into the corner.
That's it.
And they're going to stop it in the corner.
That's a great stoppage.
Andre Rozier had seen enough.
The official time, the knockout comes at the end of round number 8. The winner by that KO victory, still undefeated and still middleweight champion of the world from Kazakhstan, the undefeated Gennady Triple G